Testing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Whose idea was this? What the fuck? Can you hear me? Okay, just I don't hear it like a podcast, like how it normally goes. Oh my God, this is so weird. I don't know who to look at. I'm like trying to plan who I should look at. Not you two, my sisters in the front, and not you behind, Brittany, because you're unpredictable, and that scares me. See, that's what I was expecting to hear. I don't like it. Is that okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Whose idea was this? This was overnighted from ASOS. Alyssa picked it out for me. Let me tell you that I've had this event plan date picked since April. And I ordered my clothes on Friday? Yeah. And really only with the push of Alyssa. She's like, what are we wearing? I'm like, I still don't know. I'm just going to order. She's like, And Kiana sent me a voice memo. She's like, I love that you're sounding cool, calm, and collected. But not collected, because if you were collected, you would have had your outfit. Which is typical me. I don't know. My brain just works like that. I can't picture something that far in advance like that. I just do things procrastination. Oh my God, what are we doing here? Okay, 100 episodes. This is great. Oh my God. So I was going to bed one night kind of planning out. I do my best thinking when I'm brushing my teeth or right when I go to bed. Sometimes driving, but brushing the teeth is the win. And I was going to bed and I was like, all right, trying to plan out who I need to respond to, just like my to-do list in my head. And I was like, oh, my 100 episode is coming up. I should get myself a cake. You know how people do those like 5K balloons and stuff? I was like, I'm going to get myself a 100 cake. And then I was like, or I could do a show. Nah. And I woke up and I was already planning the photo shoot for my brand because if you know me well, I don't like any posed photos. And people were starting to reach out to me asking for photos for their brand and to be on their show, be a guest. And I just had really ridiculous candid photos and all had wine in it. And one time I did some sort of show on a church network and they asked me for something without wine. And I was like, do you know what my show is? But anyway, so I planned the photo shoot for that reason. And then I decided, okay, I got to make the decision now or never to do the live show because I'll need to have footage for that. 1 year ago, I probably told Cinco, hi Cinco, in my studio, he was like, that's cool, P, like, you're doing great things. Like one day you'll do a live show. And I was like, I would never do a live show. And here I am. So it's crazy. The ride here has been, okay, we're not going to do that because I already kind of prepped this in my kitchen, in my 720 square foot apartment with my sisters, steaming my shit, prepping this out, crying. And I was like, okay, good. We're getting it out now. Like, not going to be doing this again. Rachel Carlson's like, don't you fucking do it. Great idea, Reddit. Rachel, don't cry. Of course you're not. The ride here has been long, but it's been worth every second. It started during COVID, actually, when everyone gets great ideas, baking sourdough or something else like a podcast. Carolyn and I decided we were going to start a winery. Where is Carolyn? Hi, Care. We were going to start a winery, and I called my sister Coco, who is just like a genius when it comes to, I don't know, brand, like she's just witty and great in that way. So yeah, little hair flip. And so called her and we thought like, can you help us come up with a name for this winery? And we thought of Adultish Winery, spelled the same way. So we made prototypes for the wine, a PowerPoint. We pitched it to my brother-in-law who has a winery, brother-in-law in California, where I'm from. And turns out making wine's very expensive, so we tabled that. And so then moved to Houston. And as I moved to Houston, my sister Megan is a hairstylist, and one of her clients said, P, I'm going to miss hearing all your stories. Like, you can't move. I'm going to miss you so much. And I said, Megan can share everything. Like, whatever. I mean, crazy shit happens. She's like, I know. I want to hear it. She goes, you need to start some sort of digital diary so we can follow along. I thought, okay, kind of just tabled that idea and then moved to Houston. And I started feeling through COVID, obviously there was so much change in people's relationships, whether it be politics, vaccines, whatever. Relationships for me specifically changed, especially with my friends. And that was a really hard time for me. And so I came to Carolyn with the idea of starting a podcast. And I was like, would you be interested in doing this? Like, I would never want to do it by myself. And she's like, yeah, I'll do it with you. So we started off, we got promo, we spent money, which when I make it big, I'll pay you back because you do deserve that. You do deserve that. So we worked really, really hard together. We were a great team for a long time. And at the end of a year, she basically decided that just wasn't for her. And I was like, perfect. I actually really want to do it by myself. It just felt so natural to me. And sometimes I have a hard time with people saying like, well, yeah, because you love attention. It's not the attention I love. I think I like to entertain. So anyway, it just came very natural to me. I'm always an oversharer. There are always, Carolina, who's backstage, told me that like, no, only weird things do happen to you. Because I asked people for wines of the week. She's like, no, but that does. No one else has a story like that. So fast forward, we did a year at a studio. We like wanted to be taken seriously, like branding and everything. We did a year. She decided she didn't want to do it. No problem. So I rebranded, did season 2 at my kitchen island in my 1-bedroom apartment. Did a whole rebrand. And it was hard. I felt nothing to do with Carolyn, but like I felt like I was on an island. Like, okay, I got to do this. I'm going to be the quitter, which I like. I'm a quitter. I quit a lot of things. School, dating, a lot of things. So I was like, all right, I got to do it now. Like my ass is out there. Like it's showing. I got to go. So rebranded, did it at my kitchen counter for season 2. Couldn't afford to do it at a studio by myself. And I did primarily solo episodes. And that was really hard to do, to talk to yourself. And then I started, actually, I think Jared has something to do with that. I started at Journey Fit, which is the gym that he used to work at. And he had a podcast. I think I was starting about moving up a little bit in the world. But he invited me to the Poor Horseman Studio, Creators Guild, and introduced me to Carolina Sanchez, who's one of the guests on the panel tonight. And I started really feeling like I could do this. Like, people are responsive to me, or people like me, and this could be something more than at my kitchen counter. So in my 2nd bedroom of my apartment, I built a studio, which was like 2 months of really hard work. I don't think I bled, but I definitely sweat and I cried and I didn't sleep. Just new software, just learning. I'm not an expert in the craft, but just learning new things, and like, I'm just not good in school. Really thankful to Cinco Young, who I called him to come help me hang the neon sign. And then he was like, do you need help? I was like, no, I don't accept help. I don't need help. I am him. And he was like, all right, well, just, call me if you ever need. And he was persistent. And I do have to say that, like, I am a one-man show standing up here, but, like, the people that I've already mentioned so far, and Cinco, he really helped me kick season 3 off to a very smooth start. And so thank you for that. But yeah, designed the studio, got all the new software, and started getting really cool guests on. And I never poached a guest. I just want to say from the nightcap, they always reach out to me. I've never said you should be a guest. But you have some really cool people, and I'm pretty cool too. So you can have them. So then from there, it's been an amazing journey. The purpose of starting Adultish Wines, like I said, was I was feeling a lot of hardships in my own relationships. And I thought if we just knew a little bit more about each other, maybe we would judge each other less harshly. Like, what makes you human? Like, great, you're a hairstylist, but how did you grow up? Great, you own a bartending company, but how did you grow up? Like, let's hear your sense of humor. Even if it's not like, nobody has to have a traumatic story to be important. Like, it could be just your personality, like what makes you who you are. So I have enjoyed every single guest I've had on. I'm so appreciative to everyone here. I think I know 96% of you, which makes me feel really comfortable, more comfortable than I thought I would feel up here talking to you guys live for the first time ever. What is this? So with that said, season 4, so this is 100 episodes, and this is actually going to kick off season 4, which I feel like people are like, how do you decide your podcast episodes? How does that work? And for me, it's just been the change in season in life. And so season 4 is actually going to be heading over to Creators Guild Studio. And I'm really excited about that because I'm fucking tired. I've been thinking about it for a while. LP and the Poor Horseman, Jared, Phil, Keenan, have all been amazing and supportive. And, I've learned this craft, but I'm not an expert, and I just can't hold the weight of that on my shoulders anymore. I had somebody, one of my last episodes, Strong Caffeine, Adam Rothfelder, who reached out to me. He's been on the Skinny Confidential podcast, like, honored to have them on. They came in the studio kind of hot. You know, there was 3 of them, and I live in a 700 square foot apartment, very small. And they knocked the camera, and the presetting changed, and then I had to figure out how to get it the fuck back. And I was like, I'm done. So run up the tab. I want to sit in the chair, and if something happens, I'm over here drinking. You let me know when we're ready. So I'm really excited to take it over to Creators Guild for that, and for just the support and everything that I've received. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm really excited to bring on my guests, starting with Phil Simmons. Cheers by me. Either one of those. Whichever one you fancy. Whichever one's your good side. Phil is, I'm going to give a brief introduction. We're going to get into it a little bit, but Phil is one of my most favorite things about Phil so far is how much he loves his kid. So I'm going to say that's who Phil is. He's an amazing dad. I love seeing the content you post about your child and how involved you are with him and how he's above all. And I literally don't know what you do for work besides being the funniest member on the Poor Horseman podcast. Yikes. Or maybe the funniest laugh. I don't know. Like funniest laugh. You know what I'm saying? So Phil, thank you for being here. Next is CY, Chris Young. Oh, hello? That was weird. You're welcome. You can be humble, sit down now. CY is a great dad. CY is a girl dad. Okay, how long have I known CY now? For 10-ish? How long have you and Kristen been together? Or known each other? 10-ish years? 13 years. I think it's 10 now. Okay, 10, 13. This seems interesting. Anyway, CY, I always like to say that he is one of my best friend's husbands, but I really do value the relationship that we have. And thank you for being here. He is an amazing dad. He's a girl dad. He's a very active dad. However, you also just got recently inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Is that right? Your jersey? Your jersey. Same thing. 10, 13, jersey, you. You, what else? You used to play baseball. Now you're an analyst. MLB. Okay, what else? That's good. Amazing dad. Ending with a girl dad. Oh, yeah. Recent Sports Emmy winner. Daily Sports Show. Yes. Thank you for agreeing to be up on the stage with me. Is it working? Next is Dr. Viviana Coles. Yay! Oh my gosh, y'all, they've been so supportive of me backstage. Whew, I needed them. We did move your sex box over there because it was in the way. Oh, sorry, pleasure chest. 10, 13, Jersey, him, you, sex, pleasure, whatever. It all goes in the same. Dr. Viviana has been a sex and relationship therapist for over 20 years in Houston, Texas. You are a matchmaker with Vivid Relationships, and you were on Married at First Sight for a few seasons, former intimacy expert. God, I love that show. It's so bad. It's so good. So good. So... like 3 times. I don't have a robe for you. I know you requested a robe. Oh, I told you. I told you some people had some words about that. You, Great Idea Redhead Rachel, Dr. Viviana, and Phil, I think, are tied for episodes. So. There will be a rumble later. So thank you for being here, taking time out of your busy schedule. And last but not least, Carolina Fox Sanchez. Yes, baby.
What's up, baby? Hold up, but can we give it up for Paige Crotcher?
Carolina is... I am so grateful to have her in my life. Not that I'm not the 3 of you.
Let them know, baby. Let them know.
She was talking recently about somebody who's kind of put her on to a lot of things in the industry and been super supportive. And we were on a walk, and I was like, I feel like that's you to me. Like you, actually, all of these people and anyone who I've met in the industry, Creators Guild, the Nightcap, Jake, shout out. Many late night texts about Adobe Premiere. Everyone has not been a gatekeeper. No gatekeepers. So Carolina, above all else, is that she's a mother, a wife. I forgot to say you're a mother and a wife. 17 years, right? Right. So and I know that's those titles are the most important to you. TV personality right now, hosting the Nightcap on Fox 26. Yeah. Okay. So these are my guests. I'm going to sit my ass down. If you see Nike Pros under my pants, it's because I was worried about sweating. And I thought, better to show a seam of a short than sweat. Thank you.
I mean,
I did.
are these hot? They're
Are
hot.
they hot? Okay, these are different.
It's happening. It's happening.
Yay! Whoa! I thought I was gonna be sitting over there. By the way, you guys, this whole time, like for a month and a half, I've been thinking I was gonna be on my good side.
Girl, you can.
That's why I got the nose piercing here. That's why I got the tattoos on the left, and now I'm dead center. Yikes!
Yikes!
Is left side your good side?
I don't have a good side.
Oh, damn. Okay, both sides are good.
Because I hate them both. Is that?
Oh,
no,
get
I
out.
love them both.
No.
No, we're not gonna start with that energy.
No, okay, yeah,
Do
no,
men?
what's the
Do
energy?
men have good
Can we start with the
sides?
energy?
I don't think men think about their size.
I don't.
That's what I'm
I think
asking.
it's
I don't
It is.
give a
It
damn.
is what it is. At some point.
Okay, but it's bad if I say that I don't have a good side.
No, it just
both
means
sides
you're
are
beautiful
good.
on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're not starting with that energy. Is what
No,
I'm saying.
def no.
It's not right to left.
We were
back
supposed to start
and
with the
front.
shot, but let's start with the toast.
We're ending with a shot, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I know it's been raining and hurricaning and tornadoing, and I wonder why I moved to Houston a few times a week at this point, but I am really actually so happy here. Somebody just asked me that. Ace, my makeup artist, shout out. She was also on the podcast. She's a very talented artist. She asked me like if I'm happy here in Houston. And I was like, do I question the weather the past couple months multiple times a week? Yes, I do. What am I doing here? But the people that I've met, the life that I've built, this podcast would never have happened, I don't think, if I stayed in California. No shade to California, except for the rent prices. But the property managers here are worse if you guys have listened to my recent episode.
Yeah.
So, fuck that guy. Okay. I want the audience to know a little bit about you if they haven't listened to previous episode. You haven't been on since season 1.
Right. I was an OG.
You were an OG.
Original, that's right.
I haven't asked you to be on since then, but you're just so busy. What's
I
the
got you.
response?
Next time I got you. I haven't
Do you
been
know-
home. I'm not home.
Do you know the saying, if they want to, they will?
Oh, yes.
And I did. Did I not?
You're here now, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Will they again, though? Is the question. They will one time.
Right.
Will they come back?
This is your second time.
This is 2. So I came back, right?
Who's been on more times, Paige?
He's been on what?
The most times.
I think you've been on 3.
3, yeah.
You've been on 3. Rachel, 3. Y'all are tied.
She's in the
Oh, she's
audience.
so upset though. Rachel's pissed.
I win. Rachel's like,
shots.
win.
Shots fired. No, Rachel is going to be 101. She was my first guest in my season 3 episode, or my season 3 season. And so I wanted her to be my first guest in my new season.
Aww.
Wow.
Cool.
Coos.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First spill has
See why
happened.
are you pulling people out?
Out of what? What'd I do? What'd I do?
It's just a little.
What is happening right here right now?
Just like,
Yeah, because she's spilling her drink over here. It's early. I
well,
remember.
is it early? Because
I
we
need
did
to
start
clip
late.
on
We've been
mine,
drinking
okay.
in the back.
We did, and she's the first one to spill. And we said first one to spill. We would call. Did we not say we was going to call out somebody?
I wasn't there for that. I think I was
Well,
choking on my vomit
you
in
were
the
prepping.
back.
You
Yeah.
were prepping.
Okay, Dr. Viviana, are
Yes.
you ready?
I'm very ready. I'm always
You've
ready.
said that I've made you blush a time or two.
Well, you ask questions that I'm not used to being asked on morning shows.
Right. But not in your therapy sessions. There's got to be some.
So here's the thing. I'm used to people asking me about things that other people do. And this one likes to ask like
Right.
what's going on in my own relationship.
Oh, right.
Which I'm okay with. I'm very happy. We just celebrated 17 years
Congrats.
married. Yes. Thrilling. Very exciting. And I think you have to put like a little asterisk, happily married, because you can be married.
Mhm.
And I really enjoy talking about now that it's been a long time, I really enjoy talking about my own relationship. Before, as a therapist, it's like, what's working for my clients? And I really enjoy that. And I love that you ask questions that most people like who are single or who are newly in relationships ask. But when you ask about my own relationship, I go straight red. Like,
Or when I
straight red.
cuss, you go straight red.
Oh yeah, I don't curse.
She does
I know.
not
I know.
curse.
Yeah.
I know. It's bad.
You
It's
just
bad.
cursed back.
Did she?
No, I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you did.
Liar. What did I say? Oh, this
Damn.
You said I look good, bitch.
What? As you
I don't know them. No, but I really love her podcast because she tends to ask questions that, yes, other people want to know, like, how can we enhance our intimacy? How can people really do the thing every single day as a married person, as a single person looking for something that is long lasting? It's not the easiest thing to answer, but I love that you're so authentic and I love the way that you ask questions. So anytime she asks me on, am I there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm there.
Yeah.
So people are doing the thing every day?
Oh, some people are
doing
doing the thing every day.
Raise your hand in here if you're doing the thing every single day.
Two people raise their hands. Two people
Sorry.
raise
Say
their
with
hands.
a partner.
Wait, sorry.
They did not say with a partner.
Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
Hey, and doing it to yourself does not count.
That part.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's his brother waving his hand. His brother.
That's the baddest man in the room back there, everybody.
I
Baddest
saw a
man in
couple
the
other
room.
hand raises. We'll leave them behind.
So I am always willing to share what's going on in my clients' lives. Not so much in my own life, but now, like, I feel like I've earned it. Yes,
Yeah,
I am happy. I'm going
absolutely.
to share what works for me. You'll see more of that. Follow at Dr. Viviana. Spell out the doctor because someone in Canada took the DR, Viviana.
Have you tried to buy them out of it?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
How much you offering?
Are you going to broker this deal for me? No, follow Dr. Viviana. I try to give all the tips for free.
You
And
do.
of course,
And again,
anytime
no
I'm on with you.
gatekeeping with that as well.
No gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Of course not. I want everyone to be happy, healthy, and sexy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
How did you get into this world in the first place?
So I've always talked too much.
You've always what?
Talked too much.
Talked
Oh my
too
gosh,
much.
am I slurring? What's
No, I
happening
thought
here?
you said talked to Mitch.
I heard Mitch.
Oh, you did?
I heard Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch,
Like,
you
who
know
is
who
Mitch?
you
I was
are.
She full of that
Okay.
tequila, man.
I've always talked too much, and my college counselor was like, "So what do you like to do?" I said, "I love to talk." She's like, "What do you like to talk about?" I said, "Everybody talks to me about what their problems are," and I was one of the few at an all-girls school who had a steady boyfriend.
Scandalous.
I know, it's scandalous. Scandalous. We're married now, so what? And I remember thinking, like, I just really enjoy helping people with their problems, but that's not a job. And she's like, yo, it is. Go to psychology, go to sociology 101, take it. And from then on, it was just a straight line. And so now, after 20 years, I just feel like I am so happy to not just be like helping others, but also living a really healthy love life, a really healthy sex life. And I want to help that for everyone else.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
CY, how long were you in the MLB for?
MLB, 13 years.
Damn, Gina.
13 years. I paid my dues for sure.
Yeah.
It was,
What? So what age were you when you got drafted?
I got drafted at 17.
Wow.
Came out of high school, and then I was in the big leagues ever since I was 22. So went to the minor leagues, 22 years old, big leagues until, 36?
Wow.
A decent little stretch.
Decent,
Bounced around a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah. It was a fun
I got
ride.
the chance to come see you when you played for the Mets and
Mhm.
Not the
Mets
Angels?
and maybe Yankees.
maybe. You were out in Anaheim
Yankees,
for some
Name
reason.
them
Mets.
all. Name them all. Come on.
No, I'm not.
Come
I'm not
on.
trying to flex. Not
He's
trying to
been
flex.
all over.
Yankees or Red Sox, maybe. You were
Okay.
best friends with my wife.
Yeah.
She was my friend at the time. No, she was my gal. She was my gal at the time. No, but I met
Gal?
So everybody
Gal? Are we
know.
saying gal?
Hold on.
She is
When I
judging him,
met
by
Paige,
The
my
Houston
wife was my friend
Right.
at the time.
Correct.
I remember met at Pink Taco,
Pink Taco.
in LA, right?
Yes. 100%.
And you and Carolyn
Yeah.
were the friends.
The friends of the friend.
You were. You were the
Interesting.
friends, and then it progressed.
You were with
into-
Jay Up.
I was with my boy Jay,
Yeah.
and me and Kristen were
Friends.
friends at
Yes,
the time,
sir.
which moved to her being my gal to her being my wife.
Is a
Right.
gal a situationship?
I know,
or an
that's what I'm
entanglement?
wondering.
That's Texas slang.
What
That's
is
Houston
gal
slang.
exactly?
Gal is serious.
Okay, gal is serious. I
Gal is
don't
girl.
know. I don't know this term.
Gal is
Gal
girl.
is serious. If I say you my gal, like when we first got married, I was like, "This my gal right here," and she was like, "Don't call me that." But that's because she's from LA. She don't understand
Yeah, Houston slang, right?
that's intense.
Yeah, that's-
if you my gal, that's it's my
Okay.
ride or die. You know
It's
what I'm
major,
saying?
it's
Anybody in
major.
Houston, they understand what that means. But my story with Paige is that she was the friend of my wife now. And I have a sister who's here in the building. Dava's in the
Tina.
back. Yeah. So it's my sister, my brother, my wife, and then Paige and Carolyn. And so at my table, it's me majority of the time and about 12 women around the table. So we've been
Always.
doing we've been doing red table talks for a long time. And,
Before Jada Pinkett Smith.
and I'm the man that pretty much is the one who plays devil's advocate, to where everybody who y'all going through your relationship, especially with the social media dating world and all the stuff that y'all doing right now, you need a man to kind of tell you y'all tripping sometimes. And I'm that guy.
Do. No, and I feel like you're always 100% honest with me, which is why I say you got some shit to say all the time.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now
Okay.
and then.
Your jersey is in Baseball Hall of Fame. Can
My
you tell us a little bit
jersey-
about that and the Players Alliance?
Okay, yeah, a couple things. After I retired, and this is not a flex, this is just my life.
Just speak freely. We're all family. You're safe. This is a safe space.
After I finished playing, I went back and got my degree. I wanted to graduate. College was important to me, so I got my degree from Arizona State. From that, thank you. From that, I moved to the TV world, in which I'm an analyst with MLB Network. I'm on the advisory board for the Players Alliance, which is an organization built by former, current players of Major League Baseball, all Black players who feel like they want to go out there and make a difference and impact the lives of Black players in baseball, and trying to reach them at every level of the game, whether that's getting Black players into the game, keeping them in the game, or after they make it to the highest level, be able to provide a mentorship program to make sure that they're comfortable in their skin when they're out on the field. Because as everybody knows, baseball is not a predominantly Black sport, and you don't see a lot of Black players out there. You don't see a lot of Black GMs and managers. So we have an organization that's trying to change that. In addition to that, I'm on the advisory board of a good friend of mine, CC Sabathia. Him and his wife, Amber, have a charity in which I'm an advisory board for them. And then I'm also an ambassador for Major League Baseball, in which I work with the commissioner's office in trying to grow the game and make appearances around the league, trying to make a difference.
But how did you get the jersey into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
The jersey in the Baseball Hall
That's
of
a huge
Fame
deal.
was from a game that we had in Rickwood. So Rickwood Field is the oldest stadium in the country. A lot of people think of Fenway, which is where the Red Sox play, and the old Yankee Stadium. But Rickwood Field was built in the late 1800s, I want to say. And it was the first professional field, the oldest professional field in the States. And it's where Negro League Baseball pretty much started. Wow. And so a lot of the legends that you think of, whether it's Willie Mays or Hank Aaron, or even the white legends that you think of Ted Williams and Babe Ruth, they all played at Rickwood Field. So we had a game at Rickwood Field in which myself and CC Sabathia pretty much put this entire event together with working with Major League Baseball, and through a celebrity game, and really shined a light on the history of Rickwood Field and how many people have crossed paths with Rickwood Field, and brought a super dope event together where we had hella celebrities come out and show love, and really try to show love to the game of baseball. Because you see that with the NFL and with NBA, you see brothers and entertainers and comedians and artists always showing love and wanting to be in the in crowd with those sports, but you don't see it as much as baseball. So we try to bring the culture into it as much as possible, and then continue to go out there and trying to change the game. And from that game that we had, it was a historic event. Oh, no, actually, the jersey was from Cooperstown. I've been busy. So Rickwood was dope, but Cooperstown was the East-West Classic.
Yes.
Cooperstown was the East-West Classic, which was built off of the Negro League All-Star game. So It's still the same cause. I'm not that far off base, but it was a Negro League.
No, you're just involved in a lot of great things.
I am. It's a Negro League All-Star game in which we brought it back. We brought back the Negro League All-Star game from the 1940s, 1950s, and we brought back a whole bunch of recently retired players and played this Negro League All-Star game, from the managers and coaches to the players.
Cool.
CC and I put that together as well, and it ended up being a sold-out event out in Cooperstown, New York, which is the home of the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame Museum. And the event was crazy, and they ended up taking our jerseys and putting them in the Hall of Fame to kind of talk about that moment. Yeah.
It's amazing. Carolina Fox. So when I first had Carolina on my podcast, I introduced her like, "Welcome, Carolina Fox."
That's
She's on
you are
Fox.
in her cell phone.
Like, yeah, I changed it now,
And
but
on Phil's cell phone.
but also because
Apparently I'm multiple
because
people's cell
it
phones.
fits you. You're a fox.
Yes,
Like that does
she
fit
is.
you.
Shit. Baby, butter me up.
Journalist, TV personality. How long have you been a journalist for? I mean, I know you wanted to be one. I think you told me on the first episode you did it since like 4th grade or something like that.
6.
6th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, you good.
I try.
Yeah.
I pay attention.
No, literally since then.
Okay, journalist since then. What is your passion in journalism? Right now, you're the host of a late night TV show, which I want to get into, but
Nightcap.
yes.
So what is my repeat the question.
What is
I've
your
been drinking.
passion? I think you told me once that it was uncovering.
I don't know if y'all saw my episode with Paige, but she began me this way. Yes, I'm sorry.
Your passion with journalism. What is the importance of that to you?
Number one, especially in a time like we are now, it's so weird to not be in news because I feel like people need to be consuming as much information as possible that happens within their community and should decide how they move within the world, especially right now with the chaos that we're in. But I'm not there, so I can't really talk about that. But in the role that I am in now, just getting to know people and the stories that they tell and how they resonate with others, and how somebody at home might not consider somebody else's perspective and then listen to their story on my show and be like, actually, I fucks with that.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that now. Or be curious enough to be like, you know what? I need to call Dr. Viviana because, yeah, we haven't fucked in a while, you know?
Damn.
Yes.
Or
I help
Call
with that.
Dr. V with her sex box.
It's getting nasty on here, huh, man?
you've been on the nightcap film.
I love
And he wanted to be on the anal episode.
Whoa.
You gotta go listen to the Poor Horseman podcast for that one.
Wow.
Did you want to be on the anal episode?
There's a clip out
You
there.
put in a request for that?
Oh, I
did.
did not. No.
JC, did he not? Oh, JC wasn't there that day. KC, LP. Yup.
Not Keenan.
This guy
Not
is
Keenan
crazy,
blowing
man.
up your spot.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Thank you so much for everything.
Of course.
Phil.
And
What's
then
up?
there's Phil.
What's up,
So
player?
I do know what you do for a living, but
Okay,
I
okay.
need to know how. You work in HR.
Mhm.
This guy right here
I
hires and fires people.
fire
What?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I'm a very unserious person.
You're kidding.
Yeah. But for those 8 hours, I'm pretty serious though.
Really?
You know? Like on the podcast, the Poor Horseman podcast, I played a dumb role, really. Like we have a smart guy on there, he's over there. We have
LP Creators Guild.
we have a buff guy on there, he's right there. And then we have a guy that runs shit, and he's over there. And so, yeah, I just played a dumb role, man. That's just my role.
But you're not at all.
No, not at all.
No,
Not
no,
at
no.
all. No. Not at all.
Do you enjoy the corporate life?
It's interesting because I haven't been in it so long. It's very interesting. I'll tell you that much.
How do you fire someone? If you were to fire me, if I was late too many times to work, what's going on there? You taking me into a room? Are you wearing this outfit?
Yeah. So
Because I can't possibly take you seriously in a corporate, you know?
we're gonna go in the conference room, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna sit you down. I'm gonna step out real quick and laugh. Okay. Then I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna fire you, but I'm gonna do it in a nice way. You gonna be like, when you leave, you're gonna be like, he fired me, but it was
Listeners,
Yeah.
he's wearing jorts. He's got jorts on and a leopard cap. I
Hey,
want you to
look.
picture
Dr.
this.
V
This man
doesn't
is
cost them.
firing
She
you.
called the hat a cap.
Oh, am I super old?
No, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's not old. It's just different.
Okay. Old.
Southern, maybe.
Maybe something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll still be friends after you fire me.
Absolutely. I'll call you up.
Okay, we're exchanging info on LinkedIn.
What you doing? Not working.
He's like, want to go get drinks? Because I know you can. You're unemployed.
That's true.
Okay, and the Poor Horseman podcast. You don't
Yes.
play the dumb role.
No,
Don't
no,
say
no,
that.
that's a joke. That's
You're
a joke.
an
That's a
integral part of the. No, the Poor Horseman podcast. If y'all haven't listened to, is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
When
It
y'all
really
get
is.
going, sometimes you be talking over yourself. Though I'm like, what? Who is right? Who has
I
the
needed
point?
therapy after our last session.
What?
That was a lot.
Dr.
Y'all-
Viviana came to me 2 days. We recorded an episode 2 days after she recorded
Oh,
y'all's
really?
episode.
What did I
I-
need help with, Dr. V? You remember?
No.
Oh.
What did I need
No,
help with?
what did I need?
He couldn't get a word in edgewise.
No, it
No,
was
Phil
a lot.
was asking a specific question about a situation he'd been going through,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
the boys were laughing at him.
Every single one. They could
But
not
Dr. V did. She got into my house and she's like, I think they said something about my ass or no, my butt. She said butt.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
And I said, yeah. Keenan at the top said something about a onion or something at the top of the episode. I listened to the episode. Like,
Just to be fair, that happens often.
Hold on.
I get a lot of comments about my onion. I do.
Why are we calling it onion?
Just say you got
know.
a big booty, right?
onion?
I've got a big booty, and they called me out on it, and I wasn't expecting it.
big booty
I ain't
Judy.
said nothing.
Big
I'm
booty
like,
Judy.
stand up
That's
and show
okay.
the crowd.
That's okay. People can appreciate.
Later. You have to wait till later.
People can appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a matchmaker. You're around eligible, lovely men who are my type. You're also around eligible, lovely men my type. You said I was going to have a boyfriend by July. We're here.
We got a couple
What
more days.
is
Paige.
the
Couple more
deal?
days.
What?
Yeah.
We got a couple more days in July. Come on now.
What is the problem here?
So my thing is that I have
Give it
been
to me.
pulling. That's what the young people say. I have been pulling men and women who are like 50 plus and who have a lot to offer. And that's just not for you, Paige.
I don't think I'm in the 50s.
No, you're not.
I mean, I'm not like totally opposed, but it's not what I'm looking for.
No, we need people who are up for anything. We talked a little bit about this on our
Yeah.
episode, but I will reiterate the fact that I feel like you need somebody who isn't as ambitious as you are because I want them to be your cheerleader. I want them to be like, Paige is a goddess. I worship
I
her.
definitely want that.
Yes.
You're never
Yeah.
gonna find him.
Explain.
No, not in,
The door is that way.
not in a mean way, Paige. I'm telling you, you just.
Explain.
Explain, Lucy. Explain.
I just know what I know, man.
Phil, we're on a podcast. You have to talk.
No, that's what I'm saying. You
So-
just, go ahead.
Do you know
Oh.
what you're looking for? We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
We've talked about
We,
this
we
before.
definitely talked about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. And so
Definitely
here I
talking
am,
about it.
still single, and it's July, bitch.
But it's coming, Paige. You got we got 4 days? Within that scenario.
Maybe
it's
you
gonna
weren't
happen.
specific enough, and maybe it was July 2025.
No, it was July
Okay,
31st.
but what are you looking for? I want to hear too.
Okay, I will say when I moved here originally, I was like, yeah, I want a relationship, and I was saying that, but I don't think my actions were lining up.
Correct.
Fair.
Okay, we've got the judge and the jury. No, correct, 100%.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. My actions weren't lining up. But I
Okay.
will say in the past, I've been here over 4 years, right? Over 4 years?
Just about, yeah.
Just about 4 years. October, yeah. I am ready. And in the past year and a half, 2 years, I have been making serious moves.
I agree with that.
I am looking for, I'd rather be single the rest of my life than settle for anyone ish.
There we go. That's where it starts. It's hey, slow down. Slow down. Where's the line with that though? Because let's say you find a good guy, but then I don't know, he likes Cracker Barrel.
Okay, you know what? That's rude because this.
Hey, is it rude or is it
No, it's
true?
rude because this man. if you guys don't know about the Cracker Barrel date, I'm going to have to tell you another time, but somebody took me there saying it was a nice restaurant. And that's the problem that I had with the Cracker Barrel date.
But you liked the guy before that.
Well,
You did. And then
there
he
were
took
things leading up. I had a great first date, great second date, but then he didn't know how to order DoorDash to his house. That was a red
Is that
flag.
a deal breaker?
It wasn't a deal breaker, but it was like something to look into a little bit more. And then he's like, let's go to one of my favorite restaurants. It's really nice. And I was in gym clothes. He's like, at first it wasn't Cracker Barrel. It was Cheddar's.
Oh my God.
That's a good place, man.
People like
We
Cheddar's.
were on our way to Cheddar's.
No, that's a good place.
He was driving on our way to Cheddar's, and he's like, I'm actually not sure. Because I was in leggings. We were at his house, supposed to order food, but he didn't know how. And then I felt like I was emasculating him to tell him. So I was like, let's go out. Everything's fine. So we were driving to Cheddar's, and he's like, I actually don't know if you're dressed for Cheddar's.
What?
And I was like, oh, you're crinkle khaki capri jorts? Got it.
Jorts.
Let's go somewhere else.
He feels attacked.
Why you keep talking about my shorts, man?
They were more so like capri length. Anyway, you know the crinkle camping kind, which I like a camp. I like to camp. A short pant.
Shant? That's
That
what it's
is
called?
not okay that he was judging
Anyway.
what you were wearing for Cheddar's.
I've never been to Cheddar's to this day. Anyway, so we go to Cracker Barrel, and I had never been before. I walk in, and I was like, what is this place? And I was like, I think we're in the wrong place. Because there's like, if y'all haven't been, there's souvenirs everywhere. It's very weird. Rocking chairs outside in the front in the wind, you know?
It's so romantic.
And anyway, the reason I knew I was never going to continue with this man is because it was a Wednesday night, and the woman in front of us at the Host Inn was very upset that they didn't have her double stuffed chicken baked potato. She comes every Wednesday night, and they didn't have it. And then we ate. I did it. I participated. I paid even. I was like, let me pay. I'm the type of person that's like, no. I'm like, I'm going to pay because I don't want anything coming back to me here.
You pay for the date?
It was like $12.
Okay.
Anyway, I left. We go to pay. The person in front of me is paying with a magnifying glass at Cracker Barrel. And I was like, this is going to be the last time we speak. So if you like Cracker Barrel, that's fine. And you even yourself said that he's like, oh, Cracker Barrel breakfast is good. And I was
It
like,
is.
well,
It's
he
good.
told me to get the fucking double meatloaf.
I mean, a
That
lot of
is
people
high
like.
class double meatloaf.
I got the double fried chicken. The fried chicken.
I'm just
chicken,
saying
fried chicken.
that was too soon.
Chicken fried chicken.
Too soon to cut the cord. People change. People learn.
You're right. I
People
will say I'm a
grow.
little quick on the exit.
You're a little quick.
I have been telling people they need to take someone on a second date, but studies now show 3 dates. 3 dates
Okay.
to make your determination. 3 dates.
Okay.
And you know what? This is the thing. A lot of people, that first date, you're nervous, you're tired, you're hot and sweaty, you're just not feeling yourself. The second date, I think, is when you can say, okay, I'm going to be more mindful of how I smell, how I look, what I talk about.
How
Third date, you can cut somebody off for sure. I think
I
it's really
only need one date, Miss Viv. Just one.
Is that a home cooked bean date?
Hell no. Not eating no damn beans, man. But I only need one night though, not three. Not 3 though.
One night?
One
Date.
One date.
Shante knew I was going with that.
Okay, please tell me what you're looking for in this one date that you're giving
Everything.
someone.
I'm observing from the moment that I see her. I don't need 2 or 3 dates. I'm wasting time, gas, all kind of shit, man.
Gas is expensive.
Yeah, man.
So you're looking for the elusive fireworks, butterflies. Like this is the man version of the butterflies and the.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's my point.
No, women like to eat, man. You got to take them out to eat.
Raise your hand if you're single here on the panel.
Oh, on the panel.
On the panel.
Oh, on the panel?
On
Oh, yeah, I'm panel.
Surprise,
These are the two-
surprise.
It's the two people looking for the butterflies and the
No,
head over
I don't
heels.
want all
Like,
that shit, man.
oh my gosh, I
You
can't.
want all the
this
butterflies
is
or you
it.
want all this shit?
Like on the first, right off the muscle, just man, this is it right here. What's that?
Thank you.
You want to come tell your story?
I will. I'm going to call on you. I'm going to call on you. It does exist.
I want to hear your story.
And I'm going to wait for it. Yeah.
First date? And y'all married?
Not this.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's me too.
Introduced by friends or just random?
Oh, she slid in his DM.
No. Hold on. Well, I'm going to call on you at the end. You're going to tell your story, Brittany. However, I'm going to get to that. No, because that is something to talk about. Timing is everything with y'all. Kristen and CY.
What?
Okay, so this is the thing. We have people in the audience saying, that was me. I got my man. I got my woman in the first shot. But that is not typical.
Nah. It's not.
It's timing, but you didn't know it was timing until after the fact. Hindsight is 20/20, people.
Nah, you ain't gonna know that.
What'd you say?
Hindsight.
You're not gonna know that fast. That's a beautiful story y'all have.
Yeah, for sure.
I applaud that. I really do.
We're
It's
really
just
happy for you.
the like two people both getting that on the first time that's a miracle y'all have going on.
So, Dr. V, you just saying timing is everything, right?
No, I don't think timing is everything.
Oh,
I
you
think
don't?
that
Okay.
giving someone the time
Yes.
is everything.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I think that if you can give somebody 3 dates, I say 2, but research says 3,
Yeah.
give them 3 dates, then you can really say, okay, we're moving on from you, or this could have something. But there's so many people out there who will go out on that first date and judge every little thing.
Absolutely.
Like whether they ordered the right thing at Cracker Barrel.
I stuck around. I ordered the double fried, double chicken.
Biscuits? It's all about
I got the biscuits. I got the plastic bottle of wine. Like, I did it all.
You had high cholesterol after you left that day, huh?
I left the food in his car, and I was like, I gotta
but
go.
did she get
That's
the
crazy.
cheese grits? That's all I want to know. And here's the thing. If you don't get the cheese grits, you don't get the biscuit on the first date, try it on the second and see. Try it on for size. You got to try it on for size.
Man,
No.
yo,
I have
don't waste
a
your
lot
time,
of clients who will tell me,
I'm being
okay,
pulled.
what do I need to know in order to move forward? If you have somebody who's not willing to give you 1 month of solo attention, you need to move on. But if you find that you feel anything.
But I do think in this day and age,
yeah, I'm with you. I agree with that.
But
think
in
you
this
need to
day
give
and age,
somebody
if you
time.
go on a date with someone twice, 3 times, and you say, hey, I'm kind of enjoying this. Like, what if we date each other for the next month and put it all in?
She got that from me.
No, I did,
got
but
that
I'm
from me.
saying I don't know if it always will work.
No, it's not
No.
gonna always work, but
It's not.
you don't know a person on the first date. You're not even seeing who they are. You have no
Representative.
clue who that person is on one date. I'm sorry. That
Wait,
person on that
CY
one
has
date,
grabbed the microphone
going
and he
to-
is so excited.
they're gonna give you their best version of themselves on that first date. Come on. Like, honestly, you have no clue who that
100%.
person is after that first date.
So how many
I'm with you.
days do you think? Are you saying 3
No,
days?
I like your month, but the reason that you can't get a month is because you have 1,000 other options sitting there waiting just a swipe away.
It's not just
Yeah.
1,000.
You can't do that.
Let me tell you, most men from dating research, they're dating 7 different women at once. So
Listen.
is that
accurate?
Yes.
I just saw no. I just saw a TikTok that said all the men like this hawk to a girl, but they can't even talk to a girl. And I have never felt more fucking heard.
That's good.
I've never felt more heard.
I didn't hear you.
I like that
All
girl.
these
I ain't
men
gonna
like
lie.
this.
I like her.
All these men like this hawk to a girl. Do you
Yeah,
know the girl
we do,
going?
we do.
She
I
was
think
on the
it's hook
street
tie.
interview.
Hot too.
No,
Yeah,
it's
hot too.
two.
Yeah, it's hot
Hawk
too.
to.
I almost
Which
talked
Miss
to my
Millie
kids
did that
about
first.
that.
But
Why would
yes,
you
all the guys like this hawk to a girl, but they can't even talk to a girl.
Yes!
No, I agree with that 100%. Dudes don't know how to talk to nobody.
Thank you.
It's way too easy.
I'll talk to her.
Nah.
Don't you said you you said you sit quiet in the club and wait for an aggressive woman to come up to you. Don't even
I will
front.
talk to her, man. Did you see the interview?
Wait, let me tell you.
to a girl.
Saliva does not make a good, clean
Whoa.
lubricant. Okay?
Whoa.
I will show you.
Wait, this is like a
just honked to a one
You know what I
time.
love about Dr.
They'll
V
know.
is she doesn't
Yeah.
cuss, but she's talking about the right amount of saliva and the hot tour and all.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do
Did you want to
it.
throw that out somewhere?
Yes, I do.
I think you want to give something to someone out of her pleasure chest.
Oh. She shot straight up. She's ready. She
I'm gonna
wants
give you the
whatever
right
you're
thing.
giving.
No,
I'm
give
gonna
it
give
to.
you the right thing,
Nah,
not the hack to
Hold on, Dr. V. Don't throw it to KC. Where's he at? Yeah, throw it to him. Give it to him.
Okay, just don't hit the cameras.
Delight. This is oil based.
Oh my God.
Somebody gonna have a concussion.
I hope y'all sign them waivers.
Enjoy.
Carolina.
Oh, shit.
What about the people that you see come on your show? You listen to their stories, like you said, being relatable, like the dating world. What's going on there?
Baby, it's a cesspool in Houston.
It sure is.
Texas is my cousin.
Houston is a big city, but it's very, very small.
It's small. I feel like I'm very happy to be married almost 10 years. Shout out, baby. Where you at? Because, baby, everybody that comes on the show tells me it's trash.
Trash.
People have peed and pooped and vomited in this pool.
Oh, right. Yes. No, definitely.
So definitely not. Yeah. I feel very badly for people who are dating right now. There is way too many fish
I'll
in the
accept
sea,
that from
and
you.
they
Thank
are
you.
accessible. The problem is, like, with all of the apps, you have so many options. Whereas when I met my mans, I was in a pond, right?
Right.
The fish, bada bing.
Small pond.
Very small pond.
Yeah.
Right now. Like, you were so nice on that first date, but the second date, it was
I could probably
okay.
get better.
I could get better, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to give you that third. I'm already talking to Tweedledee over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. I actually saw someone. I was like, maybe good for Paige, but
Do you know
he's
what I'm
short.
saying?
He's a short king.
Oh,
And
like what's the... I did
Y'all
date a short
remember
king.
Short King? Y'all heard that episode. It did not turn out.
So here's the thing. I'm not opposed to a short king, but you got to come with like a medium attitude, not an extra large attitude. You can't be trying to make up for the height.
It's not gonna happen, Paige. I told you your man is 5'5".
Bill
and
just
you
keeps...
gotta just.
My man is not 5'5" because
Paige,
that
how
won't be
tall
my
are you?
man. I'm 5'10".
yeah, no.
Probably 6'1" right now. 6 foot maybe.
Someone to your right has some options for you. That's what I'm saying. See
He's
why?
like, don't put me on this spot. You're the
on.
matchmaker, Dr. Viviana.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying here. I wanted to get you all here in this room
Yes.
so we can finally understand who's not doing their job.
out of the side right here. No. Here's the thing. I think that's so.
Can't you?
Sean,
No shade. I love you so much. What?
Okay.
He said
Okay.
he's dated a woman who's 6'1". How tall are you, John?
Okay.
Nah, you like 5 now. You be wearing the boots,
But let me
man.
tell you.
Stop hating on John.
Let me tell you, there are so many women who are talking about somebody over 6 foot. Do you know that like point something? Just
Dr. Viviano, don't even
something.
finish that sentence because Cinco Young is salivating in his chair over there.
No, go ahead. I like this. Go
No,
ahead. Keep
I don't
going.
like it at all.
Point something men, 0.0 something men are actually
Point
over
0
6
0
foot.
0 3.
It is, yes. So all of these women who are like, I want somebody tall, you need to be thinking about what are you going to do with that and why? It makes no sense in the long term.
I told you, Paige.
Just like 10%
are you
of the
telling me?
population are model status. We don't need that. That doesn't make you a good anything. Okay.
You're right.
Did y'all we
No,
got
it
way
was
too
silent
quiet.
because you know when food's so good, you're not talking. It's like that
got
point was so
uncomfortable.
good, no one's talking. No, and the people that know me are like, yeah, tell Paige that.
Yes, Paige. I think she's thinking about who's going to look good next to her in pictures. But you know what? It's who's in bed with you, holding you.
Right.
When you are not
I'm with
feeling
you.
well.
I'm with you.
When you have your Emmy to begin with, like all of that. And that's not going to be somebody at a certain height. It's his heart.
Well, right now
And I'm done.
Until he got to go on his tippy toes to kiss you. That's not it.
And then I thank him for his support when I win that Emmy, and you can barely see him get out of the chair.
Yeah, he's gonna be short.
You
Paige.
just reminded me of something that my cousin who's in the audience does, because she's at Memorial Park. If you're in Houston, you know Memorial Park is a meat market. But something that she taught me a long time ago is when you're
It
running.
is a meat market.
What do
Sorry,
you- hold on,
everyone
what do
kind of
you mean
glazed
by
over that. No,
Tell
it's
me
a meat
more.
market.
What do you mean by that? Like,
when they're
Phil, wait. Before you go, Phil goes to Memorial Park. He wants
What-
you to tell him what he
I'm
is.
about
What's
to
a meat
all
market,
of you.
though?
If you've ever been to Memorial Park and you're running and you see a guy and you have to imagine how he's hung, that's a fun game. That's a fun game. She does it. She does it. It's a fun game because you don't know. And this is the thing with height. Just because somebody
I
is
gotta stay
tall
away
doesn't
from
make
that
them
park,
a
man.
good partner.
You're saying in bed.
I'm saying that just because somebody is well
Hey, you
hung
just talked about being hung and then doesn't make them a good partner, so you're saying in bed.
in bed, they need to have lots of tricks. And if they don't, hello.
Oh my God, don't throw that. Don't throw it.
Oh, don't throw it.
Have someone come up and get it. They're going to take out somebody.
Hold on.
I saw it. No, you. Yes.
Okay, while you
Saw
figure
you.
that out, Phil.
Hey, did you have a
Phil.
ambulance service?
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
What
dude,
is-
gotta
what is
hit them
that? What is-
cameras.
This is Bloomie's Indulge double-sided virus. Yes! She's going to enjoy that
She's
tonight.
about to use that right now.
Lock the bathroom. Lock the bathroom.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's about to use
It's
that right
rechargeable.
Okay,
now.
so speaking of Memorial Park,
Yes.
there are a lot of good-looking people that work out
Yes.
there.
Yes.
I'm trying to be.
But you
Yes,
said
there
it was
are.
a meat market, right?
He
I'm
really wants
staying
the
away from that.
definition on this because
No,
he
she's
goes
just saying
there.
there's a lot of good people that work out there.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what
I
she's
go
saying.
to Memorial.
So
on-
I
So
know
how do I?
so
Wait.
many
I
people.
go there all the time as well. If I see someone attractive, how can I approach someone not awkwardly who's like running on their own, or you know what I mean? Do I start like running with them? Do I like
it's gonna be
trip
awkward.
or?
You need to push through that and say, "Hey, I see
Or like
you
your
here all the
shoes.
time. What are some of the things that I need to know about keeping up with this habit of working out daily? I see you here all the time.
I have
Amazing.
2 seconds. Phil's only taking somebody out on one date.
Hold on, Paige.
I have 2 seconds.
What?
Paige.
You already no. You passed the 2 seconds.
Paige.
I think you
Remember-
need to ask someone, "Hey, you're here all the time. How do you create the motivation? I want to do this with you."
Paige, remember?
You wanna
Remember,
come-
Paige,
so
listen-
I
in-
wake
in-
up and
come
then
on,
I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to get this
Phil really
workout
wants to get this
in.
point.
Paige, listen to this.
Motivated.
Remember on our episode, you went on a walk date?
Yeah, which Dr. Viviana says is good. You say is bad.
That's the worst shit ever. What the fuck? What are y'all talking about, man?
It's terrible, but I do it because I'm like not trying to be closed-minded. You know, like be open-minded.
Do you still talk
Studies
to that
have
guy?
shown
No.
that talking to someone when you're side by side versus face to face brings out a lot more vulnerability. Phil,
I'm not going on
But
a
what
walk
about the
date.
sweatiness? Like you're distracted.
It's all
What if
good.
somebody decides to bring their dog? You step in poop. Like there's just too many things that can go wrong.
okay, so here's the thing. I think that it's important that you bring someone into your world, and if they don't belong there, then they're like an alien, and you say bye-bye. But otherwise, if you're walking every day and you know that's a part of your life, see if there's somebody who's going to do that with you.
Hell no, man.
Phil, I'm over the walk
That
date.
felt clappable for me. That felt good.
I'm over the walk
Man,
date.
I know that's bullshit, man.
Where are you taking a girl on a first date?
Sure. Jorts. He's in jorts. He's not walking anywhere.
Viviana cannot get rid of these jorts right now.
You really like you gonna buy your husband a pair. I know you are. Yeah.
I almost wore my jorts tonight.
Look,
Similar.
No, but I
Good
do
night
like
for
her
jorts.
question. Phil, where are you taking women out on that first date where you are judging and observing and saying yay or nay?
Ice cream.
Stupid. Sorry.
It's really
Stupid.
He said ice cream.
No, I'm telling you.
Ice cream?
Ice cream, man.
Hate it.
It's the best
No.
thing ever. You don't like ice cream?
First of all, not everyone does. Second of all,
I
people have
haven't met
stomach
nobody.
problems. Third of all, stomach
know,
problems.
that's not
Third
a
of
good
all,
look.
Third of all, Phil, that's not a high quality date.
Everything ain't gotta be high quality though.
You're gonna
It's
find
about-
out.
it's
You said you're
about-
giving no. You said you're giving someone one chance to give you a first impression at the ice cream parlor.
Hell yeah.
Is she wearing sweatpants? Should
Depending
she
on
wear
what flavor
heels?
she like,
Should she wear
I
her
know what I'ma
leopard
do.
cap? What the fuck is she wearing to the ice cream date? Do you know what I'm saying? You're not setting this girl up for success.
What you said?
Okay, but women in jorts is another level. Daisy
I'ma
Duke,
tell y'all
Kelly-
why I take 'em.
I draw
I'ma
the
tell
line there
y'all.
because I have jorts.
Okay, but
I'ma
what's
tell ya.
what's the flavor
for
that you're like,
women.
yes, she's the one,
That's
and
what
the
I'm
flavor that you're
saying.
like, absolutely
So
not?
I'm gonna tell you why I take them to the ice cream.
Okay, I
parlor.
hope it's
God.
good.
Depending on the flavor, that's what I'm gonna do to them.
Just talked about this on the morning show.
Understand.
Okay,
So
If-
are
if
you
she
taking
likes
someone on a date to
strawberry-
have sex with her?
If she likes strawberry, then you're doing a strawberry kiss, which is eating her out while she's on her period.
Whoa!
is it not? Is it not?
Wait, is that what that is? Wait, is that what that is?
Strawberry kisses. Man, you vanilla as hell.
Whoa! Is this a freak show?
You are so vanilla, bro.
Whoa!
All right, continue. Next one. Next. Okay. Strawberry, what does it mean to Phil?
Time out. Hold on.
So going for ice cream is not trying to find your wife. This is
Right, you're just trying to get laid.
That's what it sounds like.
Wait a
That's
minute.
not-
Coming
that's
from the
not it.
recovery,
That's
something
not
wrong with going down on someone when they're on their period?
Thank you, Dr. V.
Whoa.
That's
still
a great
talking about-
question.
Wait, and says
I've
the
never
woman who
had that
says
done
you shouldn't
to me.
haunt Tua. I'm very confused. So blood's
Because
okay?
there is bacteria. There's bacteria in your saliva. Hey,
We don't give
Oh,
a damn.
somebody
Men don't
said
give
butt.
a damn.
I
about
heard
Whoa, 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 whoa.
hold on. I don't know what stance she's making right now.
Yeah, I
She's
know. We're
saying
about to decide.
it's not. She's saying, are you guys saying it's wrong to go down on a woman while they're on their period? And I don't
What?
know if it's wrong
Are
or
we
not,
serious?
but like
Who supports this?
I have never had that
support
happen to
this?
me.
what?
Hold on.
strawberry
Hold on. No.
Oh, I'm out
You
of
can't be
this
saying
shit,
what I
man.
think you're saying right now. You
she
cannot
is
be.
saying that.
I'm
No,
saying
hold on,
that
what do
when
you s-
you're with someone, you accept all of them.
Period.
Oh no! Hell
And when
no!
the-
Hell no.
Sex is different. Sex while on period is different.
Absolutely
But
not.
But
What
it doesn't
about
have to be
oral?
bad. That's the thing. I know of a
Hold
lot
on.
of
No.
long-distance couples.
I'm sorry, Dr. Viviana. Can we get a poll in here? Can we get a poll?
How many people
Let's-
have
hey, let's
experienced
poll
a
this one out.
strawberry kiss?
Can you? I can't ask the question, but I want you to ask the question.
Yeah, go.
who here would be okay, ladies? Anyone with a vagina? Who would be happy to have oral while on their period? Really?
All right, now it's the men.
Men, the men
Hold on,
in
let
the
the men make
room.
sure they're paying attention.
Men in the room. Men, there's only a few of you, so listen up. You who? Men who would be okay with going down on a woman on their period?
One man. Don't be lying. Don't be lying now. Don't be lying.
That's some going to war type shit. That's some going to war type
He
shit.
really loves her, man.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not so much that it's
He
a
really-
preference, is that for so many couples, if they're only having sex during a particular period, or maybe they're long distance, this is the sort of thing where it's all about opportunity. What?
She said Latinos are definitely doing it, and it's the
Really?
two Latinas up here on the panel.
Oh, you said
Talking
yes?
this Shit.
You
They
were
said
also yes?
Yes, I'm a yes. I brought this shit up.
Yeah.
Y'all are disgusting, man.
I don't want to say you're
I'm telling
disgusting.
you,
I
man.
don't want to say that because
It's crazy,
literally
man.
no shade. Everyone has different things going on. No shade. But that is
It
so
sounds
interesting.
like y'all are yucking my yum. You should
You're
never
yucking-
yuck
no,
anybody's yum.
no. Because on Adultish Wines, we don't yuck anyone's yum.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guessed the yuck in my yum.
I don't have any control over
What?
them.
Why does
Here's
that
the
end?
thing. Not everybody has the same preferences. It's not so much that you prefer it, but you're like, I am okay with this. Like, I
said it?
accept all of you, and that includes menstruation.
No.
It's-
No, no, man.
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh
Well-
my
Okay, so I'm sorry,
God.
but Phil, if
Yes.
a woman orders strawberry, what does it mean to you?
Yes.
Back to the
Let's
original.
get back to the ice cream.
It means that she's sexy. Strawberry. Strawberry means
Phil,
sexy.
I can't.
No, for real. Strawberry means sexy. If she order mango, it's time for me to go.
What the
Man,
fuck?
go.
Vanilla. What about
No, for
vanilla?
real. Vanilla, that means she's a sweet girl.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, she get a little nasty.
Chocolate chip cookie
Do you know
dough.
what I'm saying? And this is the problem with
Chocolate.
today's dating world, though.
I'm telling you.
This is the problem with today's
I'm
dating
giving
world.
you the
We're judging
blueprint.
people by the flavor of the ice cream that they choose.
I'm giving you the
Phil,
blueprint.
do
I'm
better.
telling you. I bet when y'all go to the
The
ice cream
blueprint?
parlor,
I don't want the blueprint to an ice cream shop date.
when you go to an ice cream parlor,
A walk date is better than an ice cream date. You're
Maybe we
pissing
should
me off.
Poll the audience. Is it better to go on a walking?
I like vanilla ice cream.
oh, she's
sweet.
a sweet, innocent girl.
That's me.
I want a nasty.
That's me.
But not strawberry kiss nasty.
But not strawberry.
Yeah, not
I
strawberry.
actually do
That's
like
too
an
much.
occasional
That's too much.
strawberry.
That's too much.
Psycho ice
Yeah.
cream date.
I
Banana.
feel
No.
like we need to move on from
No,
whatever
we are
that is.
moving
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
We're
We
actually
should,
moving
we
on
should, we
to some wines of the week. One of the wines of the week. I haven't seen her here though. She submitted Gabby. Oh, she is here.
Oh,
okay.
oh, back here.
Okay, her wine of the week is titled Laser and Coffee Beans.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
So I'm gonna need the handheld mic, LP or somebody, to back in the back of the room there. Gabby is gonna share her wine of the week. Oh my God, love the one shoulder, honey.
Hey, hurry up, LP.
Go ahead, just give it a go.
It's not working.
Oh, okay. So yeah, her wine of the week is Laser and Coffee Beans. What? Well, you might for the show though, for the broadcasting. You look great, sweetie.
Yeah.
Hi, David. And I do have, by the way, some extra giveaway bags for people who participate in the Wines of the Week and the audience questions towards the end. So
Why not?
just saying, if you didn't do the VIP, you might get a little something, something.
Okay, I don't know if this is. Ooh.
Yes, it
Yes,
is. Yes,
yes.
ma'am. Okay, Laser Coffee Beans, what you got?
Yep. Okay. So this is David. It's important for the story. David and I, we really enjoy coffee. Okay, and if you're familiar with the Heights, you know that on the Heights they have Boomtown Coffee. You're familiar with Boomtown? Okay, right next to Boomtown Coffee, they have a Laser away. Okay.
Oh.
David and I,
Following.
we go every 2-3 weeks to get our coffee beans because we grind our coffee. We have fresh coffee, right? So we go. I get my coffee beans. I come out, have the coffee bean jar. I'm wearing like a hat. You know, you're in athleisure. Have my coffee beans in my hand. I said, David, I've really been thinking about Laser. Let me walk in here and let me see what this is about. So I go into Laser away. I got my coffee beans. It's a good weekend. You know, you're running your errands. Happy. I walk in. I'm like, hey, interested in Laser? Do you have a one-pager? I'm in corporate. Do you have a one-pager? They don't have a one-pager. This woman says, don't have that, but I'd love to talk to you about the Laser. She starts talking to me about it, and then she says, actually, come back here. I remember the coffee beans in my hat. I said, what do you mean come back here? She goes, come with me. But he stays there. I said, oh, okay. So he stays sitting on the sofa. I go back into the room with the lady, and she goes, you're thinking about Laser? I said, I'm thinking about Laser. Let me show you this. Pulls down her pants.
Ooh.
Full vagine. Full vagine. I have my coffee beans still in my hand. Have my jar, fresh beans. I'm shocked. You don't expect at 1 p.m. you're gonna see somebody's vagina freshly lasered. So I see it. I'm like, convinced.
Let me buy
Sign
that
me up, sign
extra
me up.
package.
I walked out of there. By the time I know it, I had lip, armpit, Brazilian. I was ready to go. Sold on the laser. Can't raise my arms because I haven't done all my sessions, but we're getting there.
But the coffee beans never left your.
They were consumed.
Yeah, but like you were just standing there with your coffee bean.
You don't expect that. Who
No.
expects to see that at 1 p.m.? And she
Honestly, a saleswoman.
But it works.
She was
But it
a
worked.
fox,
But
but
it
she
worked.
was older.
It worked.
Yes!
That's my wine.
I don't know if
There
that's
we
a
go.
wine. That's a win, baby.
Yeah,
It's a wine and a win.
How's
Yeah.
that a wine? It's a win.
See, that's the kind of shit though that would happen to me that you would say that only happens to you.
Gabby,
I walked into some place with my coffee beans looking for some prices on laser, and I walked out seeing some
Gabby.
woman's vagina. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I feel like that woman would try to seduce you. That's the Paige story. Like she.
I got something
True,
for
true, 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 true.
Gabby.
Oh!
Gabby.
Wait, no. I got this. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
Wait. This too. Dr. V, hand her this too. All right.
Oh, she gets a twofer.
Enjoy with your smooth bean.
With your what?
Smooth bean.
Drink your beans and flick your beans. Drink and flick the beans.
Dead. Oh my god.
Flick
Oh
that
my
bean,
god.
girl.
You invited
Okay.
me, bro.
No, I'm so happy every second of my life that I did because you've been checking on me every day. Bitch, it's 21 days away. Bitch, 20 days away. And I could have ordered my outfit then. Did I? No, I didn't.
I figured this out literally at 5 p.m.
Right.
Right?
When did you get
You
your
look great.
outfit page?
It came in yesterday.
I thought with females that the vagine was off limits. But
In
like
what way?
I thought like when y'all go in the dressing rooms that like top is cool, but y'all ain't showing. Y'all showing everything in back
Like
there.
if I go to a dressing room with a girlfriend and we're in the same dressing room?
Yeah, would you take your panties off?
Yeah.
Literally on the car ride over
Literally
here.
today, I was walking around my house.
Right over
This is
here.
going
Y'all
on,
saw
JC.
everything.
I reached in. Courtney was stuffing.
I figured top is like, yeah, that's whatever. But
Did I have my top off when you were stuffing gift bags and I reached
no,
in front
top
of you?
off seems normal.
Yeah. And I was like,
top off
just don't
seems
mind
normal.
my literal tits in your face as you're stuffing these gift bags. You're welcome. We're just
I would think that was
family
normal, but I
show.
didn't know bottom
Yeah.
was.
Bottom.
I just learned
Yeah,
something.
yeah, men, we not doing that. We not doing
None of that.
that. I might put extra clothes on.
All right, okay, no, hold on. See why you would know, and you would too in the locker room. Are y'all like, ooh, towel?
No.
It's some dudes like that though. It's some dudes like that
But
though.
why is the dude like that? What's the vibe? Is it?
What's his vibe? Because that ain't my vibe. But it's different people in the locker room,
No,
right?
I'm just saying, like, what is the
Yeah.
normal vibe that you should be in the gym room as a guy? Just like not the pants?
Well, for
not
me,
freely pants?
I'm not trying to show my ass to another man, so I'm a
Oh, your ass, but you don't care about your dang-a-lang.
none of that. I'm not trying
Ass
to show
or
none of that.
dang-a-lang?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to show none of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I grew up
Was you
in
like
the locker
walking
room.
around the locker room naked? Like what?
I grew up in the locker room. It's
Okay.
just different. Yeah, it's like,
Y'all are naked.
yeah, we naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I would think that
didn't
that's
grow up
very
in that locker
normal.
room.
that would be normal.
Yeah, it's normal. But I wouldn't go into a laser place and expect somebody to show me their meat.
No.
That is-
Def no.
That's aggressive. That's a lot.
Okay, Juanita is in the audience, and her wine of the week is missing a trip to Cancun this weekend, and she's gonna give us. Oh, sorry, Tulum. Mabi. She's gonna give us a little
Tulum is great.
background there. You got like a minute 30-ish.
It's on now. Hi, friends.
Whiners. They're whiners.
Yeah, these are whiners. I'm upset that I can't go to Tulum because of my conscience. So let me get into the backstory.
Let's hear it.
Couple years ago, I was working for a different company and I was like the liaison because we were the vendor for the company, and the property manager was kind of cute. But when I'm focused on work, like I'm not seeing that. So my coworkers, my boss were like, "Girl, he's into you." And I was like, "Well, I'm working. I don't know what to tell you. That's awesome. 2 thumbs up." And so they would tease me for it all the time. Well, he no longer worked there. I was really upset with my bosses kind of at the time. We were working things out. And he had my personal number and he's like, "Oh, do you want to come out?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's go out. I'm young." you're cute. What's up? You don't work there anymore. There's no conflict of interest. We go out, we have a couple drinks, have a good time. He's like, do you want to go to Colombia? Because I'm Colombian. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And he's like, let me look up tickets. Literally goes to buy them. His phone dies. And I'm like, well, this is the universe.
no.
So this isn't even the first time, right? So I'm like, oh, this is the universe. So we hook up a couple times. It's a great time. I'm like, ooh, feeling you. He starts posting a girl. And I'm like, so no shade. I don't care. But are y'all in a relationship? And he's like, well, technically no. And I go, I've heard everything I need to hear with the technicality. I'm not interested anymore. If you want to cheat or do whatever business, just don't call me, please. If y'all break up, by all means. But while you're in a relationship, I don't want to get into that. So that was about 2 or 3 years ago. About a year after I tell him that, he's not posting her anymore. We still follow each other, calls me. He takes me out a couple of times. It's a good time. They get back together. He stops calling me. Well, as you guys kind of know, I'm extroverted. I'm a big energy. And so he hits me up 3 nights ago. And he's like, do you want to go to Tulum for the weekend? I'm about to buy a second ticket. It's all yours if you want it. And he hasn't been posting her. And I'm like, I'm going to be in Houston until Friday because I'm from Dallas. So I was like, man, I'm going to be in Houston.
At the Adultish Wines Live podcast show.
And the Adultish Live podcast show. But I was like, I don't think I can. Are you single? Read no reply. And I go, ooh, I would have been the dirty mistress. I am glad my gut told me no. Because had I not had these plans, I would not have had the foresight to be like, are you single? I would have been like, a free trip to Tulum for the weekend? I'm there. I am there. It's paid. I got somewhere to stay. I got drinks. It's a free vacation. Why not? But now I'm having a great time here. To tell you what.
We love that.
Thank you, with the rain.
I want to say,
What do you want to say?
I want to say, so is it, I appreciate your conscience and how you even said in the first place, like how it's, I don't want to be, if you're going to do that, do it with somebody else and not me.
Yeah.
So like, are we turning a blind eye in these situations? Like, no, I mean, you obviously, I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But like, as a whole, like, is it the woman who doesn't know what's going on in the men's relationship at fault, or is that the man?
It's both.
It's both.
No, it's whoever's in a relationship. Like,
Whoever's in the relationship. So if Juanita is single and this guy she thinks is single, they go on a trip, she's really not at fault for this. It's the
she
person
good.
who's in the relationship.
Yeah, she good. It ain't for her to go through those deep investigation.
Right.
If she knows, it's a problem. If
Yeah,
she
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
she's good.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you know, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Juanita needs a full body massager from Bloomy.
That's her
Wait,
second
wait,
one.
Oh,
Yeah, give it to the woman in blue. She caught it. She
Wait,
caught it.
Juanita, come up here and get this. Juanita, come up here and get this.
Here, man.
Come, no, not through the camera. Come the other way. Not through the camera.
Y'all, I played
LP was
softball
ready.
for a while.
Somebody gonna have a concussion for the
Viviana.
night over, man.
I'm gonna need your baseball arm. I don't know if you're trying to show off in front of CY what's going on over here.
No, but
Enjoy.
if we get a little deeper, I get a little
Enjoy.
deeper on that.
Go deeper. Go deeper. Go.
Was that a dildo
Wait,
she
what's
got?
happening? What's happening with CY right
CY
now?
was
wants
it?
to go deeper on that
Did she get
conversation.
a dildo? I want to
Okay,
know.
let's go, CY.
Did she
Let's
get a
go.
dildo?
This is the platform.
It's the dildo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Go deeper.
She's about to use that. I know.
Hey.
No, but she continues to give him the freedom to choose on when he has time for her, though. In all reality, like, if he can keep hitting you up and be like, hey, you want to hit up a trip, and she will still do it, even though the last couple times it didn't really go as planned, he still know that I always got this in the wing. I always got this in the back door
Yeah.
whenever the time is right.
But I don't
Right.
think, and Juanita, please clarify, I don't think you're looking for a serious relationship with him. You're looking for the trip, for the drinks, and for the fun time, right?
100% just the trip and the drinks, but I'm also aware financially he's funding the whole thing. So whether or not he's looking for me to sleep with him, it's kind of expected at that point. It's happened in the past, and now that he's funding the whole trip, he's going to be looking for it for the weekend.
But you're not doing that because you know what he is up to, and you're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do it because in my understanding, he's in a relationship And I'm not gonna even dabble into that.
Which is the right thing to do.
So let's say he wasn't in a relationship and were to ask me and I didn't have all these plans this weekend, I wouldn't say no as quickly.
Come on,
but
CY.
I'm also
the pause
with my
CY.
history go ahead.
I'm just listening. Go ahead. I'm just listening.
With my history with this specific person, I'd probably say no because like the way I view the world is like the universe kind of teaches you to evolve or repeat. And at this point, I think it was asking me evolve or repeat. And I'm not trying to repeat the same mistakes. I'm moving on. I'm trying to evolve. So personally.
Leave him in the dust.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another wine, but before I do that, because we are getting short on time, I want to see if anyone has any questions for anyone up here. Any, specifically Dr. Viviana?
Yes. Bring it.
You? Yes.
Stand up.
All righty. God damn it. I have a question for you. So a lot of granted, you're a whole professional and everything, but a lot of the things that you were saying, you were like, no, in the dating world, this, in the dating world, that. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, you've been married 17 years and the dating pool 17 years ago is not the dating pool today.
Yes.
Today is rough, but also you're not just talking from your experience, but from patience and all that good stuff. So in today's dating pool, what would your advice be for single women who do have their shit together, who do care about themselves, who do have morals and do want the very best for themselves and don't settle for nothing less? But men a lot of times view that as your expectations are too high.
Say it again for the people in the back and not in this room.
Men usually, I'm kidding. But that's my question. Like, what would your advice be for those who are single, who are in their 30s, who are looking for something real? However, the dating pool is just, we don't want to play games. We don't want to do all the BS, you know?
If you are feeling something, if you feel like something is out there with one person, ask them, give me 1 month of your undivided attention to figure out, is there something here? Is there something we can grow from?
You're saying ask the dude you go on a date with? Okay.
Say, hey,
Following.
Can you give me 1 month?
And the first date, you're like, oh, nice to meet you. Hey, give me a month.
No, not after the first date. Second date. Second date, because I want you to really feel like, okay, that wasn't just a representative. There's more here. Mm-hmm. 1 month is not going to kill you. 1 month is not going to kill them. If you can say, hey, give me 1 month of your undivided attention. If you can't give me that, then I know you're not serious enough for me, and I deserve that. I want that. I deserve to be able to say that I'm going out on a date with you and no one else is. And after that, look, if they don't give you that, then you move on.
Yeah.
But 1 month, if you can't get 1 month from someone, you're not going to expect a lifetime.
100%.
I have a question. Go ahead.
1 month? Man, that's a long time, man.
So Phil,
that's a lot of fucking ice cream dates.
Strawberry asked you for 1 month. Would you give her the 1 month?
Like of my undivided attention?
Yes.
No.
So who's gonna get your undivided attention for 1 month? Rocky Road?
God. God is gonna give my
Oh yeah, his deaconship coming right up.
I have a question for the single ladies. At what point or how early does the guard come up to where you feel like you're settling for something? Or like how early is it that you feel like, oh, the guy is about some BS, or he did this to where I got to cut him off? Like, how early does that happen? First date?
See, I told you.
All right. So with that, in this dating world, in my opinion, you're going to go through a whole bunch, like it's so many options. You're going to go through a whole bunch of BS for that month while that person is still determining if y'all really have a real connection. It's just not going to happen right away. Me and my wife went through a whole bunch of stuff for a long time to get to the point to where we're at right now, to where we have a solid understanding of each other, to where we were going through maybe other relationships at the time, to where we had conversations about it, to what she learned the things that I don't like. I learned the things that she doesn't like. It wasn't this right out the gate, first date, I know everything about you. Like, and
Well,
when
that's the
everybody's
problem.
dating right now, it's so many red flags, so they're gonna pop up right away. And if you turn away from every single red flag, you're gonna be out right out the gate.
Well, and that's why I think it's important to give somebody a month. That's not their representative showing up. But look, if people want to dupe you, they're going to dupe you, unfortunately. And most of the time it is men. And unfortunately,
I mean,
and that's why
that's not true. That's not
It
true.
would be fair to. It would be unfair to do a poll because
It's
it's
mostly
primarily women in here.
No,
So
and
I'm
I
not
will
going to
say,
do that.
And that's why it's so important
But-
to continue to try to meet someone through someone that you do care about. that you
referrals
do-
are big.
Referrals are still.
Speaking of, that's why we're here. We're in July, bitch.
Referrals are big. Referrals are big.
Referrals
And
are
that's why I
good.
think I know 4 great people who know a lot of people, and not a lot comes
I
away
don't
from
know
you
a
guys.
lot of
So
tall
that's
people.
where I'm confused.
Got a couple
You. Okay, last audience question, and then we have to close out.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So my name is Anna. I owe my current relationship to Paige because I had a conversation with Paige before I started getting back on the apps, before I started, trying to search for a partner. But I just it's not necessarily a question. It's more so like touching base on, giving someone a month. I think when you're giving that month, I think you have to be very intentional about what it is that you are looking for and also what it is that you're looking for, out of that person. Because you can have a month and it be a bullshit month. And then it just, nothing comes out of it.
Right.
But if you're very intentional, like, oh, these are the things that I'm looking for. These are the qualities that I'm looking for. Let me start asking questions about religion. Let me start asking questions about politics. Let me start asking questions about, okay, how do you view
Okay, Anna, come on with the
living-
heat.
living a life with someone? If you get those questions out of the way, you can start weeding out like, okay, this person isn't serious. This person, doesn't really care. Or this person has no vision or intention in life. And I think just speaking from past experience of if you're very intentional about the questions that you're asking and you also know those answers for yourself, I think you'll definitely be able to weed out like, okay, I'm not going to spend, 2 more weeks with this person if I'm, dedicating a month. And 2 weeks in, I know, okay, this person isn't serious. Or 3 dates in, I know this person isn't serious. So I think as we start having these conversations about like, okay, we're, giving people the benefit of the doubt, sometimes first date, either they're nervous or they're putting on their best self and it's not really who they are. I think as you start getting into that month, just making sure like you're very intentional
On the same
about-
page, yeah.
Yeah,
I
about
think
what it
that's
is
good.
that you want and what it is that you're looking for.
I like that. I think Dr. Viviana's going to give you something, but come up before she throws it.
I'm going to throw something
Anna,
at
come.
you.
No, Anna, come here. Anna, come here.
Come
Anna,
over
come here.
Hey, no, she don't need. Hey,
Dr.
hey, hey,
Viviana.
that's my niece. I don't need none of this. She don't need none of that.
Massage
She don't want none of
oil
that.
with
You don't want none of that.
CBD
She's
from
getting-
Bloomy.
This too.
Yes.
You pass her this. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Oh my God. Okay. We are nearing the end. Thank you so much for the wines of the week and especially Anna's participation. Thank you. That's a good major key. We're going to close out the show. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming. Thank y'all. Wow, time really flew.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. That's what I do on a normal pod episode, baby. Here we go. I have a lot of people to thank real quick, and I want to just take 1 second to do that. So I screenshotted it. Okay. I started this in April, this idea of doing a 100 episode, and I was going to do it on my own. And Shalena from Women in Wine, Social Boss Empire, reached out to me. She's a listener of the podcast, and she said, I would love to help. And I was like, for free? In what way? How are you going to, like, what is this? What are the strings attached? Because I'm always looking for string trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you need from me? And she's like, no, girl, like, I love what you do and I'd love to help support. So Shalana, thank you so much for just helping keep me on track and having someone to report to and getting the whole night, prepared for tonight. Creators Guild.
Yes!
/ Poor Horseman / LP. Thank you so much for your endless support throughout the time that I've known you, and you've just really been down. I was like, okay, you're A and V, but like, can you hang the sign? Can you hang a disco ball? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, we got you. So I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm excited to start recording at your studio. Yeah, so
Good job, Bill.
thank you, Creators Guild. BPM Entertainment, where is Chris? In the back. Huge shout out to Chris. Chris is stage in chairs, but also I have to say Chris is like emotional support, if you will. He was like, how you doing today? And I was like, I'm swamped. He's like, we got you. You have a team behind us. We got you. Everything's fine. You're the talent. Like, we got you. And I was like, the talent? Kind of. Maybe. So thank you so much, Chris, and your team. And of course, Shalina and team for being here. Team under Shalina. OST Wine Club for donating the wine that's at the bar. Thank you so much. Also something in the gift bag there. And I work with them for the past few months. They're a wine club here in Houston, Texas, or Texas really, but Houston, they're off Old Spanish Trail. Wine Club shipments and the VIP gift bags have a free month in there. So that's exciting.
Nice.
Spirits, Black Provisions, the tequila that the bartenders, a lovely, which I'll get to, Traveling Street Bar, have been pouring are from Black Provisions. That is a contact that I made through Great Idea Redhead Rachel. So thank you so much for that. Then we have the bar, Traveling Spirit Bar. So Rachel herself, of course, is the owner and the curator and the creator of Traveling Spirit Bar, and I'm so glad to have met her. And she's been instrumental in helping me just with business decisions, really. She's been a great guide for me, great support, and I look up to her a lot. And thank you so much for donating. It really means a lot. Megan and Giselle, the bartenders, because sometimes I show up and I bartender at a Traveling Spirit Bar event because your girl has a podcast to pay for. So, like, thank you, girls. Photo booth, which I haven't even done yet, but Sandy from Gold Experience in the front. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of this event. You have been amazing to work with, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get up there and take a photo. And I wanted the 360, not a regular photo booth, so she came through with that. So thank you so much. The VIP gift bags, really quick. Kate Somerville Skincare. Shout out to Jacqueline Sepulveda, who I know from like back in my Wood Ranch high school days. She was like, you need some stuff in that bag? I work for Kate Somerville. I got you, boo. Appreciate that. Water Boy, which is like a liquid hydration pack. OST Liquor, Magnolia Designed, have the specialty made things in there. PKL, Pickleball Social.
Pickleball.
Here in Houston, I met them on a show with Carolina, and they were lovely and very excited to participate.
I whooped your
and
ass.
I think Gold Experience put something in there too, if I'm not mistaken. So if she didn't, sorry. If she did, great. I think that's fucking it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I felt so comfortable after I did my solo by myself. Thank you guys. What I wanted to happen was I just wanted it to feel like I was in my studio, living room, talking to the people that I normally talk to.
Who gave you the best pep talk? Come on, tell us.
Okay, I gotta say, Tide, actually. Tide. CY, I think CY could see I was stressed from the moment.
A little bit.
I was like, gotta do this. And he's like, are you good? What are you doing? Like, what do you need? And he was very like, yeah, you were calming. So I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Killed
Phil, thank you. And right before I went out, I said,
Yes.
oh my God, my cake!
Oh.
A cake! Oh my God.
Oh, that's too cool.
Yay.
Wow, that's
Oh my
great.
God, the photo!
Oh.
Oh my God, she looks good. She looks good. I don't know. There's a lighter somewhere in this house.
It's already burning.
It's already going. Okay.
No, that's dope.
Nah, that's cool.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay, Dr. Don't drop it. Don't throw it. Definitely don't throw it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She full of that tequila.
Freaking me out.
I am a mom.
She been drinking. She been drinking. Okay, but pause with the page.
Nobody's taking a picture.
Oh, it's fine.
Hold on.
I'll get a picture.
Dr. V. Dr. V, gotta relax.
Dr. Viviana is invited to every single party I have ever in the future of Everdem. Thank you so much. To the guests, Dr. Viviana, thank you so much.
Thank you, Paige.
You're amazing.
Congratulations. I want y'all to look up the statistics on how many podcasts make it past 100. It's very few.
It's actually the podcasts that make it past 3 episodes is actually insane. Like the number is
very
so
little.
small. Like there's 1 billion podcasts, but only like 200,000 of them make it past 3 episodes. So I'm proud of myself, and I can say that now because I've been in therapy for a long time, and I feel good about that. CY, thank you very much. I know that your schedule's crazy, busy.
Nah, I
appreciate you for being
You
here.
killed it, Paige. So we're all so proud of you, man.
Thank
I still
you.
love the.
Remember when I
all
told
the-
you I was starting a podcast? You were like, you didn't tell me we're starting a podcast.
And I
we
support
were
it.
we were at Local Foods, but you were like, you didn't tell me.
And you killed it.
Yeah.
And you
did.
stuck
You
with
did.
it. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Phil,
Yes.
I'm really disappointed in the ice cream date.
Why?
No, I'm like so disappointed in the ice cream date.
The key to
But I
life.
really appreciate all the love, the laughter, and the family vibe that you bring to wherever you go. Thank you for being
Oh,
here.
you did amazing, Paige. You really did. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Carolina.
What's up,
Hi,
baby?
mommy. Thank you so much. You know what you mean to me. I hope you know, and if not, I gotta tell you more often in those voice notes, which you started me on. Jesus. Thank you. You're amazing. You're an inspiration. I really appreciate you. And you came straight from doing a show to here. You made the time. You've been pepping me up along the way, and I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to say what I'm going to say about my Paige Crutcher because, listen, she's proud of herself and she's done the therapy. But y'all listen to that damn show. Y'all laugh because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it
you
is.
cry because she gets vulnerable. And you cry because you pee in your pants is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, you are, like, when I tell you you could be my fill-in, you could easily be my fill-in.
Yeah.
You are phenomenal at what you do.
Thank you.
You are relatable. You are hilarious. And when you find that man, he's going to be lucky as fuck.
He sure is. He sure is. Thank you. I think we have some shots coming. We want to just cheers real quick. And then I'm going to bid you adieu. Well, off the stage and out there with you. Who's the crown?
Got you another one.
Cups of rosé. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers to 100 episodes of Adultish Wines. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Love you guys. And I'll see you next Thursday.